What's up, gods and goddesses? Really, I could just say gods because it doesn't have a gender. So anyway, I would like to do a reading on 2020. I'm going to do a reading on 2020 because I just want to know what the rest of the year looks like for us. I do feel like things will get better in June. My June 2020 reading said that those of us or those that have been through a period of oppression or who's went through hard times will be blessed in June. So I just want to do a year overview. I'm going to start with June, then July, August, September, October, November, and December to see what comes out for the month of June. Spirit of God, what can we expect to happen? What's to come for June? I just feel like this year has been tough. Okay. I got a duality here for the month of June. The sun is going to shine on some people. The sun is going to shine on some people, bringing some love. They're going to receive some sort of love, potentially in victory from Spirit of God, from ancestors, from angels, and that's going to make them happy. So we have the rainbow here. At the end of the storm, there is the rainbow. Some people are going to be blessed in June. It looks like, look, their family is here. They're happy. They're joyful. They have on all white. The rainbow is here. They're looking in the clouds. They're in the water. They're enjoying. It's like people at the beach. They're having a good time. So I'm looking at this card, and the energy that I'm feeling here is that in June, there will be some people who enjoy life, who is happy. Like I said in the reading that I did before, potentially people who were previously oppressed will be blessed in June. But with blessings comes envy. So on one end of the tunnel, the sons, the vessels of God on earth, the sons will be blessed. Then we're going to have the opposition here, envious. So, there is a duality in everything. With your happiness comes envy. So on one end, there will be happiness. On the other end, there will be envy. I'm going to pull some more cards on this because just want more information. The envy card says lack, dissatisfaction. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. So potentially the people that would be envious are those who already have prosperous lives, but looking at other people's lives and getting jealous, seeing other people get blessed, and being jealous of that, ignoring the prosperity that they already have, which is interesting because on the other end, the people are at the rainbow at the end of the tunnel. They're being blessed. Good times are here, but they went through things to get there. So for someone to be jealous, the opposition will be jealous of these people who are being blessed. It's irrational because, they already have the blessings that the other people are finally getting. I feel like I'm going to let the reading speak for itself. I'm not going to add to it because if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So I just want to pull some of these cards to see if I can get any more information. Can you give us any more information about this June 2020? Oh, it's a big blessing. Give us some more information. So the Three of Clubs is like the Three of Wands. It's almost somebody looking at the grass is greener on the other side kind of energy, but also looking at the underside of a place where they want to be. And it came out with the Big Joker. To me, the Big Joker is the World or the Fool card. But I'm feeling world energy here. I'm sorry. Three of Wands and the Big Joker. So this is blessings. This is making it to the other side and receiving some sort of blessing and prosperity or expansion. But with the Seven of Swords or the Seven of Spades being on the bottom, someone wants to steal, kill, and destroy that. So this prosperity that is being received, potentially there are going to be people watching and wanting to steal, kill, and destroy it. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come so that they may have light. So the sun comes and the sun shines and brings blessing to some oppressed people, and the enemy is overwatching it, wanting to steal, kill, and destroy the blessings that these people are finally receiving. Give us more information. Will the enemy be able to take these blessings away? I almost want to do this reading separately. It's so good. June 2020 is so good. Oh. Okay. These, I don't want to pick all those up right now while I'm doing this reading. But the way that it just fell is I don't know, that makes me feel like there will be attempts from the enemy to take it away, but it won't work. So we have the 9 of Hearts here, which is the 9 of Cups, which is blessings, which is well wishes, which is wish fulfillment, which is the stars aligning. Then we have the 9 of Clubs with it. 99 gematria is all is well, or amen, or it is done. So it's like a blessing being bestowed upon the people, a spiritual blessing, something that is destined. And I'm putting right on top of the 7 of Swords. And of course the enemy wants to take away that blessing, but it won't. So we have the Queen of Clubs, and we have the Ace of Spades, and we have the King of Diamonds. So it's going to come in very quickly. It's going to be a breakthrough, and it's going to bring financial stability to these people who receive these blessings. So the Queen of Clubs is something that happens very quickly, very swift. It's like you can't stop it from coming. It's attracted. It's being attracted. It's coming in very quickly to these people and bringing some sort of breakthrough. Again, the rainbow is also a breakthrough. So this breakthrough is going to bring some financial stability and security in these people's lives. The Ace of Pentacles, I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles as something that is financial, something that is prosperous, something that is an opportunity. So I'm going to put these cards to the side. They fell all over the place. So it must going to be like make it rain. Maybe it's going to be a rainfall falling upon the oppressed people, or people who so deserve it, finally receiving a blessing. Next, I'm going to pull energy for July 2020. I will use a different deck though. Wisdom of the Oracle is calling me. What can you tell us about July 2020? Okay. Ooh, interesting what came out. We have message in a bottle, we have breathed, and we have flexible. I honestly feel like I know what this is about, but I'm gonna clarify it. The fact that everything that's happening right now with the riots and the injustice in the Black community, and we have the breathe card came out here, it's almost like people can finally breathe. You know, it's going around people saying, in which I would never say this, I can't breathe, and they're wearing the I can't breathe shirts. I can't breathe, you can't take my breath away. You ain't gonna see me wearing that. I can breathe. You lose yours before I lose mine. Anyway, with this message in the bottle and this breathe card, it's like some sort of message comes through that allows people to breathe, but bring some sort of tranquility, bring some sort of relief. So when I hear the breathe card and I'm looking and thinking about I can't breathe right now, it's like finally something happens and people finally feel like we can breathe a little bit. And then we have flexible. It may not be exactly what you want to hear or that the people want to hear, but it will be, people are going to have to be flexible with what happens because it may not be exactly how they want it. It says open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's more important. So it's like being adaptable, focusing on what's more important, yes, but also being adaptable with the results, wanting for justice, wanting for a solution, but being open-minded about how to get there. So some message is going to come through in July that allows people to breathe, bring some sort of relief. Clarify? The Six of Pentacles was trying to come out. The Six of Pentacles is balance, it's fairness, it is equal give and take. So it may be something that weighing the options. Give some, take some. That's probably why it says flexible. We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Star. Knight of Pentacles, patience, responsibility, efficiency. So it's something efficient, something, it says the Knight of Pentacles, unlike the other Knights, is not a card of brash action, but of day-to-day things in your life. It symbolizes patience, virtue. So yeah, being patient with the process, being patient with it, but also knowing that it also has to be efficient as well. And then the Star card is healing. So the healing process starts. The hope, people start to get hope renewed. So in June, we can expect some sort of message that's going to renew hope, that's going to bring some sort of relief to people, and flexible justice. Not exactly what people want, but some sort of flexible justice. And the Three of Wands is on the bottom of this. I like to read the bottom of the deck sometimes too. It says peace and waiting period. The Three of Wands is a card that foretells a silent peace and joy after an achievement and the excitement over the potential of something new. What's next? So when we finally receive these news, and 3 could represent the 3 officers that need to be arrested for what they've done. But with the 3 card, it also says like, what's next? So receiving some sort of milestone or some sort of achievement, and then be like, okay, what's next? So I think I'm gonna stop in August. Then I'll do September, October, November, December on another day. All right, so let's do energy for August 2020. So my Thoth deck is calling me, so I will be using the Thoth for August 2020. Spirit of God, what can we expect August 2020? The moon came out. August 2020. Okay. Interesting. We have the moon, the Hierophant, and the Adjustment card. Interesting. So the 9 of, I ain't gonna lie, I just saw the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 9 of Cups right after that. 99 is like amen, but 9 of Cups is like fulfillment and happiness, and 9 of Pentacles is also financial fulfillment, but they're in reverse. So something could be we could want something to be balanced, but there may be a level of disappointment, something that happens in August. We have the Queen of Swords here. We have the Devil here. We have interference. So it has something to do with the court case. The Adjustment card, I believe, is the Balance card, and the Justice card in the original deck. Something may happen as it pertains to what this is like a card of law and order as well. So there's going to be, in the moon here, it's like uncertainty. There's going to be a level of uncertainty of what's to come as it pertains to the court system. Yeah, this is the Justice card. All of these are major arcana. So some sort of major event is going to happen in August. People won't be certain about what the outcome is going to be. The High Priestess is on the bottom. The High Priestess could be a secret. The High Priest, all of these are major arcana, which is weird. So something major is happening in August. Something big is happening in August. It's going to be a level of uncertainty associated with it. It's related to the court system and the Priestess. It may be some secrets involved. It may be some shadiness involved. But let's look at the Priestess. Says, influence enters the matter, bringing change, alternation, increase and decrease, fluctuation. Yeah, so it could be, again, so with the 9 of Cups and then the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to be some give and take It's going to be a level of disappointment with what happens. And we have the devil right under there. And maybe some shadiness going on too. It may be some shadiness as it pertains. And then we have 2 8s here. So it may be a duality here. Something good and something bad. A give and take. A disappointment, an increase and a decrease. And people may not be totally happy about what happens, but there's going to be, people aren't going to know. It's going to be like, well, what should we do? There's a level of uncertainty, but again, both of these, all these are dualities here. If you look at all of these cards, this is a duality card. If you look, it's one on that side and one on that side. Opposing forces. If you look at this card, it's one on this side and one is balanced. Especially in a traditional look of this card, it's one on one side and one is on the other side. Opposing forces, adjustment. You have one on this side and one on this side. Scales. And if you look at this one, it's also dualities, one on this side and one on this side. So it's opposing forces going against each other. Some may win, some may increase, and some may decrease. It's going to be like, I'm not getting a lot of specifics for August 2020, but I just know that it's going to be something very major. Some people are going to be disappointed, but not totally. Like there may be some wins, but some losses is what I'm getting. Disappointment is right there, right under there. And devil is right under there. So it's definitely going to be someone making influence. Potentially a judge will have influence. People are going to be back and forth towards each other and fighting. It's going to be a lot of arguing and fighting and potentially some sort of oppression or hardship that people will be going through. But in August 2020, we'll see what happens, but something is happening then. So I'm going to leave that there because I feel like that's a lot to take in, and I want to watch this back myself because, again, that was a lot to take in. Thank you for watching. If you want a private reading, comment and I'll let you know what to do. I wish you the best. Peace.